Yeah, peace. What's going on, everybody, man? Yeah, just gonna walk through this joint, man. All my sounds is coming from the Proteus 2000, other than what I may take from this movie. You know what I mean? I can't play the movie out because they're gonna get me. They're gonna stop my shit, man. So I'm not even gonna attempt to fuck with them because you know the powers that rule, right? All right, so look, so I got that. I'm going through the presets. No, I'm going through the different presets, and every track is going to have its own MIDI channel. So channel one was my hi hat. Channel two is a kick and a snare, but I'm going to copy that to track three once I get these kicks, that kick and the snare. I like to play my kick and snare together because they kind of go together. But that first kick is always an eighth note on the one, and then on the first bar, and then the second bar on the one. I lock that in so it can turn around cool. All right. So let's just rock out. I'm gonna rock out. Strictly all right now. Proteus 2000 and the 4000, and we gonna do what we do. All right. Once I lock that kick and snare on the joint, right? But I'm gonna label my shit. Track one is just strictly hi hat. No, I'm talking about it's strictly the eighth note kick. Kick one. My kick one always gonna be my eighth note. That's gonna be quantized, right? All right. So let's just label that real quick. Gonna label that. Make sure that's good, so I know I'm good. And we just gonna call it K1, and that's it. All right. And close out. Next track solo. That that's quantized, but I quantize that at a particular number. I'm not giving you the number. You know the numbers. What works for me may not work for you. So I stop. If you want the number, you got to go to my other videos. But sometimes I do it with no quantize. Sometimes I do it with a particular number. So I'm going to label this as kick 2, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to copy this joint to track 3 because they got a kick and a snare, and I need every track to have its own part. All right, so let's just hit copy, copy, do it. So here's track 2. We're going to take out the snare, and all I'm doing is hold down record and then erase the snare. Alright, so now I got that erased, so now I'm going to name this just kick 2. Just real quick, you know what I mean? And we're off to the races. And then this next track is just going to be named Snare, so I might as well go ahead and name that right now. Snare. And we're just going to go SNR. Just so I can stay organized, that's all. And we're going to say snare 1. Everything else after that. Now I'm going to take out the kick. Hit record, hold down erase. Okay, so now track 3 needs to go on. Track 1 is channel MIDI 1 on the Proteus. Track 2 is channel 2 on the Proteus. Track 3 gotta be track 3 on the MIDI on the Proteus. So I'm gonna go over to the Proteus and I'm gonna set track 3. If I don't set track 3 to where I want it at with them same drums, this is what it's gonna sound like. Okay, that's my snare. So we gotta go ahead and set that to the appropriate channel where I got the drums from, right? And it's right here. Okay, so now we got that labeled. All that's good. Now we're going to go to track 4. Track 4, we're going to name it. This is going to go MIDI channel MIDI out A to 4. And what is 4? That's not on the Proteus. That's on the Proteus, but I got to set it to my drums again. So I'm clicking to 4, to track 4. I got it. And I'm going to use them same drums. I'm going to use these hi-hats. But I'm going to use them on bank A. I'm just going to freak something. Just going to freak a pattern in there. And then I'm good. And then I'm going to get them in there. right, now that I got a drum pattern, I'm cool with that. Once I get done with that, I'm going to resample that back. I'm going to resample that MIDI track into an audio track inside the MPC 4000. I'm not going to do it now. I do it when I get done with the beat. So everything MIDI is MIDI now. Once I get done making my joints on here from the Proteus, I'm going to put the mute on each track, and I'm gonna resample it back into here so I can have more control. So we're not gonna do that now. So now we're gonna add another MIDI track, which will be let me see what this is. Hold up. All right, so that's a hi-hat. So let me just name this a hi-hat real quick. Just gonna name this HH, and then boom, right? Get that out the way. So now the next MIDI track is going to be MIDI track number 5, which is going to be track 5. So we're going to come down to hit the MIDI, assign that to 5, and we Gucci. Now we're going to go to 5, and I don't know what I'm going to fuck with. I'm going to find a sound. Let's find a piano or something, right? Let's find a piano. I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm just hitting notes, man. I'm in chromatic mode. I just play notes, man. I hit shit. See what I can come up with. right, so look, so now I got that right. Just some little simple little 4 notes, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and name this MIDI track to what I see on the Proteus, and it's a keyboard 3, so I'm gonna go KB3, and then I'm gonna name it what it is. It's called an X wheel, so we're gonna call it an X wheel, right? And you're gonna just keep on moving. X, no, not plus. X wheel. I gotta name it so I can stay organized, right? Boom. Okay, so we got that. It's all right. It's okay. We're working with it. Okay, so now we got that. So now we're gonna add in another track, a MIDI track number 6. So we're gonna go to track 6, channel 6, and we're gonna see what's on channel 6. See, I think I'm looking for a bass. Excuse me. I need a bass. I want to kind of fill it in, man. Get my bass right. I don't know what bass I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna find something. Keep it simple, man, right? Quantize that shit. No, I ain't gonna quantize. No quantize, right? All right, we cool there. So I got a little bass in there. I got to name this track 6 to whatever the Proteus is, and it's called Beauty. It's a beauty bass, right? So we're gonna hit that with that. It's called BS3. This how I stay organized. So my power cut out. I know what it is. I'm good. Okay, so BS3, and we're gonna call this joint Beauty, right? I'ma chain that organ sound. I'm gonna go back to that organ, which is called the X wheel. I'm gonna go back to that joint on track 5, right? And I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna tame it. I'm gonna take it down. I don't want that bass. I might take a little bit of the highs out. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm cool with that, right? So what do I do next? I haven't sampled nothing yet. Kind of like it. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and find me another. Now I'm gonna go to the vinyl. I'm gonna go to the vinyl, sample something in, play something, listen, see what I can come up with, thumb through the vinyl and see what I got.
Nothing.
Painful?
Yes. Very painful.
Well, it certainly sounds like glaucoma. Let's have another look.
Well, it's not glaucoma. Just write the prescription for me.
Better to have another look. Please. Sit down there. Mr. Marciani, if your condition is getting worse, as you say, you may be losing your sight. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Probably more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve can be affected by some traumatic experience in the past, some terrifying incident burnt into the brain, an image that comes back to blind you every time something jogs your memory. You are right. It is not glaucoma.
Write the
Organ of the body, the optic nerve can be affected by some traumatic experience in the past, some terrifying incident burnt into the brain, an image that comes back to blind you every time something jogs your memory. You are right. It is not glaucoma. Experience in the past, some terrifying incident burnt into the brain. Image that comes back to blind you every time something jogs your memory. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. The condition is getting worse, as you say. You may be losing your sight. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Probably more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve can be affected by some traumatic experience in the past, some terrifying incident burnt into the brain, an image that comes back to blind you every time something jogs your memory. You are right. It is not glaucoma.
Write the prescription, Doctor. The same as these.
All right, so as you see me, right, I'm watching the movie, right? Kind of like was didn't hear nothing, can't play it out too much. You're gonna get me. So I was watching the movie as I was making the drum track and coming with the beat and all that with it. Cause the movie, it's a dark movie. It's dark and it got some shit in there, man. Like the shit. There's just one little sound can make the beat dope. So that's what I'm now. I took my first sound, right? I'm gonna fuck with that sound. I'm not gonna look for another sound and try to. No, I'm gonna find this sound, get that in the beat, and then I'm gonna move forward from there. All right. So now I'm gonna go into my sample edit and try to edit the beginning and end of this joint and see if I can get it to fit to the beat.
You know, eyes are very strange instruments. You know, you know, eyes are, you know, you know, eyes are very strange instruments. You know, eyes are very, eyes are very strange instruments. Eyes are very strange. Eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. You know, eyes are, you know, eyes are, you know, eyes are very strange. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extreme. Fragile. 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 You know, eyes are very strange instruments. more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve. Probably more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve can be affected by some traumatic experience. Probably more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve. Probably more so than any other organ of the Probably more so than any other organ of the body, the optic nerve. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. Probably more so. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. Probably more so than Probably more so than any other organ of the body. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. The Probably more so than any other organ of Probably more so than any other of the body. The optic nerve affected by some traumatic experience in the past. Terrifying incident, brain that comes to you, then something dogs your memory. 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 Memory. Eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Probably more so than any other organ of the body. eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Probably more. You know, I. Probably more. Probably more so. 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 Probably more so.
Yo, I'll be right back, man. I got pissed like a motherfucker, man. But yeah, that shit coming along all right, man. I'll be right back.
Probably more so. Probably more so.
right, man. Yo, so look, the movie playing right. There's a lot of other parts in this movie, man. There's a lot. I just took this. I took like the beginning. I'm gonna watch the whole movie.
You know, eyes are very.
So this probably be my intro because eyes are.
You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile. Eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile.
So I'm just going to start with that, right? I'm going to start with that. Now, once I turn this on, you know I'm going to hear other shit.
That looks like a great object, Doc.
Like, I'm not even going to play it like that, because once I start playing this movie for, like, more than 10 seconds, they've been stopping my live. They like, yo, we hear something, you can't go live. So they kill my live. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? You know what I mean? So yeah, so I got that. So now what I'm gonna do is, right? What's going on, Eric? Yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take each sound from the Proteus, the drum, the snare, and the kick, and all that. I separated them, right? Let me see if I can go into my mix real quick. Hold up. No, I can't do it like that. Let me see. Hold up. See, I'm trying to figure out how do I do my my program joints from the MIDI side of this shit. Where are the MIDI joints at? Let's see. No. All right, look, let's do the MIDI. Where's the MIDI side of this shit at? I don't know, dang. I don't know if that is possible. Let's see. Where is the MIDI side? Where is the MIDI joints at? Hold up. So that's program. No, hold up. Program. I ain't got nothing set. I ain't got no program change on, so that ain't gonna work. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what I got. I'm gonna tell you what I don't know. I gotta find a way when I turn the knob on here. I know about the program change, but I wanna just change when I just mess with the volume of shit, right? I don't know that, so that's gonna give me something to work on. I mean, give me something to figure out, which is cool. I like doing shit like this. All right, so what I said I was gonna do was I was gonna take each sound, right? We're gonna start from sound one is this kick. Right here. So all the hold up. Let me just come back out. Let me come back out and mute these joints. So I'm gonna label this as let me just label this real quick as chops. Let's get that label real quick. Chops, yes, okay, boom, boom. Yeah, man, this shit, I like this beat. This beat alright. Okay, so they my chops. So I got 7 tracks. 6 of them tracks is MIDI tracks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute everything. I'm gonna mute this, mute the bass, right? 4 tracks here. I got a hi-hat. I got a snare. I got a kick. These my main kicks. Here go my quantized kick. Alright, so I'm gonna take them sounds right there, right? This shit crazy. This is what I like. This is how I use MIDI. Like, other than being in a DAW. This is how I use MIDI when I'm using external gear with outboard gear. Right? The Proteus is an outboard gear, but it's external to the 4000, right? So I'm already MIDI'd up. All I gotta do is just to recall this. All I gotta do is save the preset number. I think I get like 128 presets. That whole Proteus is filled up. I've never deleted this shit. I got 128 beats in the Proteus that I've never listened to in over 15 to 20 years. I gotta load up discs, man. I gotta load up discs from the ASR 10. When I had the floppy on the MPC 2000 XL, I still got the floppy. I just never ever went back and loaded up them beats. Like, there's 128 presets that I need to, that I use the sounds from the Proteus, man. Like, this is crazy. And every time I get ready to do it, I look at all them fucking floppy disks. And I was very unorganized, man. I'm like, I got floppy disks for days with the ASR 10 and the MPC 2000 and the Proteus. Man, I'm like, fuck that. So I gotta get in there, man. I gotta get in there, and I gotta get these presets off of this fucking Proteus so I can do more, have more presets to save. You know what I mean? So kind of like I should be working on that, but everybody knows when you're trying to load up old shit. You know our recall shit back in the day wasn't like that, man. Man, I had to write shit down and put that shit on a piece of paper and write down the presets and the vibe. Man, I was like, fuck that. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah, that motherfucking Proteus 2000 ain't no joke. What you think, E? The bass on there, the sounds is great. This whole beat was created from the Proteus, other than that frequency, other than this. Look, this whole joint right here. Hold up. Let me get the bass in there. All this shit was created from the Proteus. All that's Proteus. No samples, that's my own shit. And then how I made the beat was just looking at the movie. I ain't hear no sound, no nothing. I just was looking at what they was doing. I was like, yo, okay, let me see if I can watch this movie with no sound and just make a beat. And that's how I made it. And it kind of go with the movie. Look, these niggas, they look, the cops on the ass, look. Cops on that ass. Now I'm gonna add a part of the movie in there. Watch this shit. Here come the part of the movie. Here you go. Oh, that nigga out. Crazy, right? Hey, they get ready to shoot it out. He's about to shoot it out. Just gonna drop shit out. Look, I'm just gonna leave the movie in. Look. That's just the drums, right? This is how I would sample shit from the movie. I play the drums with it. crazy, bro. That shit crazy, man.
Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! I got this motherfucker. Kick him in the fucking head. That shit crazy, bro. Oh, he got some. Oh, he really fucked up. There you go. So I'll just sit here and play this shit all night listening. Extracting shit from the movie, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Them niggas squealing tires and everything. Look. Peace, God. Peace, God. Yo, that's crazy, man. That motherfucker got a Datsun. Ain't that a Datsun right there? That nigga getaway car is a Datsun and shit. Them niggas drunk. Crazy, man. He said, get the fuck out. Shot that nigga in the ass. Ew. That's crazy. That motherfucking ass hurt. Shot that nigga in the ass. Oh, here he comes. He about to get it. Yeah, he shot that motherfucker in the ass. That nigga ass cheek bleeding like a motherfucker. Oh, they about ready to battle.
Where's Gennaro Gallo? I don't know. Convince him.
Oh, we said convince him. Oh, shit. Crack that nigga. Where that motherfucker at now? Oh, put it on the motherfucking joint.
Where's Gennaro Gallo?
I don't know. Where is he?
Where is Gallo?
Who's that? Don't cheat, got you, Bill.
Oh, he shot that nigga. Oh, he fucked him up. Oh, that's fucked up. He shot a wounded man. That motherfucker shot a wounded man. He a pussy, man.
Why kill him?
So you couldn't tell that we know.
Yo, he took a wild kill. Yeah, man. So look, I could sit here and watch this shit all day, man. Let me pause this shit. So look. All right, so I would go in and keep listening and finding distractions and shit. Just distract. Look, it's simple. I'm in here. I got everything linked up. All I gotta do is hit record on here, sample, find the part I like, boom, keep moving, watching the whole movie. You watching an old movie. I saw this movie probably, I don't know, like 20 years ago. I had it. I watched it like a couple of times, but I didn't watch it the way I'm watching it now. Just watched it. I like old movies. All right, what was you gonna do? So let me just do one little quick little part real quick. What you do is, once I get all that from the Proteus, I'm gonna go back to the Proteus, and I'm gonna mute everything but the drums. So here we go. All right, that's music. I don't want the hi-hat or none of that, right? I don't want the hi-hat. I don't want the snare. I just want these two kicks. I want the main kick on the 1 and the 4, and I want on the 1 of each bar, and then I want my other kicks that I played, which is this. All right, so you hear that, right? So I would take that there, right? I'll take that, and then I would sample that into the 4000 from the MIDI. I'm already in the 4000, so let me make sure I got my shit set up right. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm set on the input. Let me see. Yeah, I'm lying in. Okay, so I'm lying in. Let me turn the turntable off. You know, everything generates noise. All right, I'm gonna turn the turntable off. I'm gonna come out the mic. This is what I would do. This is how I use the Proteus in the 4000. So I'm gonna come out the mic. I'm gonna sample this. That's a MIDI note. These MIDI notes into the 4000. I'm gonna turn my loop off. I'm gonna get me a level real quick, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna sample that in there, and I'm gonna call that kick. Right? Boom. All right. So let's do that. That's what we're gonna do, and I'll be right back. All right, I had to do it over again because I fuck around and moving too fast. So look, so now the drum from the Proteus, which is a MIDI file. I turned it into audio, right? This is how I do my shit. So here's from the MIDI, right? Right, there you go. That's MIDI, right? Sounds from the Proteus. So now I'm just gonna I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna go into my sample. I'm gonna go into my trim, and I called it a kick loop because it's my loop. It's so I'm not gonna just call it a kick because it's a loop. Here's the loop. Here it is right here. So why does it sound like that? Let's figure that out. Because we got to put it on program. It's on sample. Right, I'm going to turn the mic down so you can hear it. Better. All right, so that'll be the kick loop, right? So I just go down the line. I go down the line, and I just keep sampling. I go to the next joint. I already got the 2 kicks in there, right? Now I go hit the, what's next? The snare. So we'll just go ahead and delete the kicks and then unmute the snare, and I get this. All right? From the Proteus. So I'm just gonna sample that and I'm going to sample that into the 4000 because I'm gonna come back and once I get everything in here, I ain't gonna need the Proteus no more. Now it's time to work the magic on the 4000, and it's dope. The mixing game, the effects, all that shit is dope as shit. So let's get the snare in there. Let's get that in there, okay? We're not even going to sign them. We're just getting the frequency in there. So let's just get let's hit record to get a level. Turn the mic down. I'll be right back. And I'm doing everything, all my drums in mono. My samples get recorded in stereo.
You know, eyes are very... You know, eyes are very strange.
All right, so look, so now I got every instrument possible from the Proteus, which was let me just see it was 6 instruments. So I had a kick. I'm just gonna play them. I'm gonna play the frequencies. I'm gonna play the samples. All right, here we go. Now they're in the 4000. So I'm gonna hit sample. I got my sample list. I got a bass. I got all that. Let's go to the kick. Here's the kick. Well, I can't. No, I'm not. I gotta go to sample. Go to edit. Go to trim, and I'm gonna play each sample. Here's the sample kick. In the 4000, right? That's my loop. That's my loop for the kick. Here go the loop for the snare. All right. That's my loop for my snare. Here go the loop for what's the next joint? The keyboard. Alright. And I could I'm gonna chain that a little bit, put a low pass on that so it won't be so loud like that, right? Alright, here's the next joint. The loop for the hi-hat. Don't minus the mic. The mic noise is not gonna be in there. Look. That mic noise ain't gonna be in there. Alright, then we got the rage. This is the original frequency. So this is what we extract from the movie. Right? These parts. They in the track, look.
Probably more so than any other organ of the body.
All that is from...
You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough.
You know what I mean? And then you got the bass. Right? You got the bass. Now, so look. So here's the key. You say, well, why did you make it into an audio? Why did you make it an audio? Everybody knows you got more control of an instrument and audio than in MIDI. You got a lot more control of that sound. Now, you can't see my screen because I got that sunburn. Let me take a sip of this fucking beer, but I'm going to break this science down to y'all about this 4000. Now I come out, right? I ain't signed shit. That first frequency, so this is what I got so far in the beat. Now, this beat you about ready to hear, the only thing that's in the 4000 is the shit I took from the movie. And this is the beat right here. I want y'all to hear it. Here we go. I'm gonna turn the volume down. I'm gonna turn the volume down on the 4000 so you can hear what's in the beat. Let me unmute that. Let me get them all back in there. All right, let me turn my loop back on. Right? And I'm gonna start adding in the parts. The hi-hat. I'm gonna go to the Proteus and turn the hi-hat up a little bit. the hi-hat is on channel 4. Turn it up. Alright. Go to the next joint. Right here. Turn that down a little bit. Alright. Turn that down a little bit. Right. Now I'm bringing the next joint, next track, which is the bass, the other bass, right? Here you go. Oh, it's already there. Bass already there. Here come the bass right here. Alright? What's the next song? Bring them frequencies in. Where it at? Where the frequencies at? You know why I can't hear the frequencies? Because the volume is turned down on the 4000. So let's turn the volume up, and now we get to hear the frequency solo. See, the volume was turned down. Everything you heard was from the Proteus. So now we're going to play the whole joint.
Probably more so.
It's crazy, bro.
Probably more so.
Alright, so now I got everything in the Proteus, everything in the 4000 from the Proteus MIDI tracks. Now, all I would do is assign each part, each instrument. Let's go back to the sample joint. The bass will be its own multi-program, right? The sample will be its own multi. Right? The hi-hat will be its own multi. Everything is separated. And I got a lot of control of it. The kick is on its own multi. It's all about, if I go to the main screen, now I gotta know the BPM from the previous frequency sequence, which is the BPM is 75.5. I would create a new sequence and I would add these parts in. I would add each one of these joints in. So let's just say hypothetically, I'll just show you real quick. I'll just get the drums in there. Alright, so we're going to create a new sequence. Matter of fact, we're going to copy this sequence. We're going to copy this whole sequence right here. We're going to copy the whole sequence, right? Because that's sequence 3, and we're going to copy it to 4, right? Boom. All right, hit do it. All right, cool. Now, all I got to do is just go back to track 1, which is the Proteus kick, right? Which was this. Let me solo it. It's just that first kick. All right? Hold up. Let me mute versus solo. Let me mute this shit. So you're gonna be like, yo, this shit crazy. It's easy as fuck. If you got patience. Alright, so these 2 tracks here is my kick. Is what I sample. Because I sample both of them together. Even though they're on separate tracks. Right? Right? That's the Proteus. Here is the sound now from what? I got to go on my program and my list. I only got 2 programs. I got a chop program and I got another program. I got to make another program so I can each kick, snare, hi-hat, bass gonna have its own program. Okay? So I'm just gonna hit open window. I go into my program, I hit open window, I hit new. Boom. I got a name program. I'm gonna call this kick. Just quick abbreviation. Just kick. That's what I'm gonna say, K. I'm just gonna say kick. All right, hit kick. All right, so that's K I C K. I'm showing you this shit so you, cause this is what the whole video was. I mean, the whole tutorial was about. So that's a kick program. So we're gonna hit enter. All right, and we're gonna hit do it. All right, so now I got a kick program. Now I'm gotta create another program, which is what? A snare. So I'm gonna hit open window and I'm gonna create a snare. I'm hitting new, and I'm gonna go and hit snare. I'm gonna just call it fucking snare. S. What is it? NARE, and then the rest of the, and then I'm gonna hit enter. And I'm gonna hit do it. Now I got a kick program, a snare program. What else? I need a hi-hat program. So I'm gonna hit open window. I'm in my program list. Go to your program list, put it on the program, and hit open window, hit new. Now I need a hi-hat program, so I'm just gonna call this what? Hi-hat. Hi-hat. Right? The rest of all that characters gotta go. Right? Look, I'm doing it right now as we speak. So I'm gonna hit enter. Boom, hit do it. Now I got a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. These are my loops that I sampled in. Now what else did I had? I had a fucking bass. What's that bass called? The bass is called the bass is called no, the keyboard. I had a keyboard and it was called X Wheels. So I'm gonna name this program KB X Wheel. That's what I'm gonna name it. So this new program, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open window, new, and I'm gonna call this what I say, KB3, and then call this joint X Wheel. Right? X. Where the fuck X at? Okay, X shift and then wheel. WHEEL, right? And then now I'm gonna create that program. All right, so that's my bass program. That's my keyboard. Now I gotta create. I'm looking at the Proteus. Now I gotta create a bass program. This shit crazy, man. All right, you gonna say why you doing all that? Cause I'm gonna show you what this motherfucking this 4000 crazy, man. When you start getting into mixing and all that shit, which I'm about ready to take y'all there. Look, let's go hit open window, cause I get excited cause I like this shit. Now we're gonna call this this program gonna be called what? BA. We're gonna call it bass, and then bass is called BS. I'm gonna go BS. I'm typing in the preset number BS, and then we're gonna call it beauty. Right, BS3, and then capital B E A U T Y. All right, hit enter. Do that. All right, we got the bass. What else is left? That's it. So now I got all my. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what this is. 6. I don't know what that program is. So let's just see what that is. Hold on. Track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so now I'm gonna have 7 parts. That's 7 parts that I'm gonna do. So all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna copy this sequence, all this right here. Right, hold up. the MIDI joint. Now we gotta make it audio. We gotta redo the sequence. And how do you do that? It's real easy, man, because if you set your shit right, you're gonna be right. All my shit was set right, man. I had my thrust set right when I sampled it in. So as soon as the sound kicked in, I don't need to adjust the beginning of the sound. I don't need to adjust no end. All I need to do is fucking know what the BPM is. So now I'm going to copy this sequence. Right? Here go all my other sequences prior to that. Here they are. These are MIDI sequences. Slash that sound there. Oh, that's MIDI, right? So all I gotta do now is just go to sequence 4, which is this. Where is the main sequence? Hold up. Alright, that's one. That's another one. Snare, hi-hat, the organ shit keyboard, the bass, and alright, so I'm gonna copy this sequence. So I don't hear that first hit. I gotta mute it. Here it goes. Right? So that's the groove of MIDI minus the frequency of the chops. Was just a couple chops minus this. That's already in the 4,000, and the other shit is in the 4,000 too. So I gotta make a whole new different sequence, and I gotta make this. I gotta copy this joint. So I'm gonna hit copy, open window, copy, boom. Now that sequence is created to 5. I know it's a lot, man, but this is how I work this bitch. All right. So now I'm gonna go to track 1. I'm going to listen to track. I'm gonna solo track 1. No, I'm gonna go back to the other track and I'm gonna mute all these bitches. I'm gonna hit mute, 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 and all I should have now is just my kicks on MIDI. Right? Yeah. That's my MIDI shit, right? I'm going to go to track, that's 1 and 2. I'm going to go to track 1 and I'm going to erase that MIDI track. I'm just going to delete it. Open window, delete, do it. That's gone. That track gone. Now I'm going to go back to my part and I'm going to label that bitch as part 1. What? My kick. I need it to be my kick track. So I'm gonna go to kick on my in my program. Hit kick. Select that joint. Here go the kick right here. You don't hear shit. I gotta sign it. I gotta sign the joint. Gotta sign the kick, and it's gonna be right here. Let me see. Watch this shit. Right here. It's the kick right there. The kick loop. Alright? Cool. So now we got that there. That's the kick loop on part 1. You gotta remember, this is part 1. This is my multi-part 1. Right? This is very important. Down there on your main screen, underneath, right next to your part. It says part. Go to your part. It's not MIDI, it's a part. Slide over, that's part 1. You can name it all the way up to 100. You get 128 fucking parts Why wasn't I using all these parts? Duh, I was just using one part. That didn't sit right with me. You understand what I'm saying? So all right, so we got part one, which is my kick. I gotta loop this kick. It's a 4 bar loop, right? So this is so I already set the four bars. So already ain't nothing there. Just put the clicky on. I'm gonna turn the clicky on. Get my metronome on, right? You know how to do that. You don't know how to do that, then go do that. Here you go. So you hear that, right? The soul of that. Now I'm gonna take this here, and I'm gonna quantize that at eighth notes, y'all. We're gonna get it in there. But before I do that part in there, I gotta go to my program, and I gotta go to my edit one, and I gotta set my release. Go set your release. Open your release all the way up, so you ain't gotta hold down the pad. If you hold down the pad and try to let off, it's not gonna work right. So just hit it, and then you gonna right. You think it ain't like, well, it's not gonna cut off. I don't want it to cut off. Fuck it. For what? When I hit stop, it ain't gonna cut off until I get the end point of this loop right. I ain't worrying about that. Let's get that bitch in there. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yup, crazy. There you go. Watch this shit. It's gonna loop perfect. Should. Here you go. That's the loop. See that? You hear that, right? What happened? Gotta do it over. I know what happened. My endpoint fucked up. Let's go into the trimming. Hold up. Let's get all that right. Let's get the end right here. I'm going to the end. Get my end right. I'm getting my end point right. Alright, let me size that up. This is my end. I don't have to play it all the way out. I gotta go to end. I'm just gonna look at my fine tuning joint. There you go, right there. Sitting right there in my face. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Let's leave it like that and try to record that again. At eighth notes. Alright, go to eighth notes. Open window, y'all, all of them. I'll try it again. All right, this time I'm gonna go back to my. I gotta do it the way I normally would do it. Then I'll set the release. So I'm gonna go back. I made a mistake. I'm gonna go back to my release and set that back to 15. I wanna hold the note down. Right. Now I'm recording. Here we go. There you go. Now look. Now listen to the turnaround. Listen to the turnaround. I'm gonna go back and reset my release. I don't have to, but I need to because it's gonna have a pause in there, and I don't want that pause. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit it. The only difference is It's when I hit stop, the drum loop gonna keep playing. I'll fix that later. I'm not worrying about that right now. So listen to the loop without me setting the release. Here's the loop. Crazy, man. Yup. Now I'm gonna set that release. Set that release all the way up. I'm gonna open it up. Here we go. It just make my loop smoother, right? That's the kick. Yup. Yup. So when I hit stop, see how I'm still playing the joint? Still playing, right? I ain't worrying about that. I'll fix that later. Alright, so now we're going to go to track 1 on this new sequence is kick loop. Just how you got to do it, man. This is just how you want to. This, if you got another way you do it, more power to you. You only do what you do. If there's an easier way, I don't think there's another way to do it. Kick loop. I'm gonna call this bitch track kick loop. This is how I utilize it until otherwise told. Enter, boom. Now I'm gonna go to track 2. Track 1 is my kick loop set on part 1 program kick. Now I'm gonna go to track 2. Set this channel. This is gonna be my my snare. I'm gonna take it off of MIDI. Remember, I copied a MIDI joint. I'm gonna take it off of MIDI. Come to part 2. Go to the program and set that to be what? Snare. We want the snare next, and it's right here. Boom. So now I gotta assign my snare. I'm gonna hit program. Go to my KGB mix. Hit the pad I want to assign it to, which is I shouldn't have did it there. I should have did the other joint right there. I don't know if the other joint was on bank pad B, but I need to be on A. All right, so let's get the snare. Wherever the fuck it's at. Right here. All right, that's my snare. Now I'm gonna put that in the track, and I'll hit the click. Right? But I'm going to play with the kick. Play with the kick. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, you know why that's going? I gotta stop it. Hold up. Alright, there's technical difficulties. Hold up. Go back to my main. Go back to my kick. Go back to my program. Set that to Hold up. Program 1, part 1. I had that on B. I'm gonna redo the kick because it was on that. I set it to that. I wanted to be on bank A. So I'm just gonna delete that. I'm just gonna delete that track real quick. Get rid of that real quick, right? Alright, so that's good. So now I want to go ahead and set. I want to take this part, that sound. I don't want it on that track. It needs to be on bank A. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, it's right here now. Alright, so I'm going to redo that kick, and then I'll get you back to the snare. So let's just hit that. Here we go. 8th notes, y'all. right back. All right, if you don't want your shit to hit like that and do all that other shit, go into your program where you got that sound. That's my kick program. Go into your program, hit the KBG mix, slide on over till you see um um slide over till you see pitch. Go to your pitch, go to your poly. You got 64 fucking notes, man. You can play 64 notes can play like that. You don't want it to be on 64. You want that bitch to be on what? We're just gonna set my power to be 1. I'm gonna turn that down to 1. Now when I hit the pad, if I keep hitting it, it ain't gonna double up. I got the release set though, but you don't hear the double up like that. So you don't hear that double up. If you don't set your release, if you don't set your poly, if you keep it on 64 in your pitch and your program pitch, this is what you're gonna get at 64. You hear all that? You don't want that. That shit do sound dope though. You don't want that. I gotta wait till it get done. So I'm gonna set it to 1. So now I'm gonna go back to the main track and I'm gonna hit. This is the track 1. Kick. Here we go. Alright, it's still gonna keep playing. I hit stop, but still playing. So let's go into track 2. And this bitch better work right. We need to delete track 2 from this MIDI joint. So let's do that. I'm gonna hit record and hit no, I'm just gonna hit open window and I'm gonna delete the fucking track. Delete. Yup. Do it. Alright, now I got my snare gonna be on part 2. Here, right here. Alright, let's get that in there. Dope. Knock it. Yup. Yup. Hear that? You hear it? You should knock it, right? It's on money, right? Good loop, right? Listen. Let's stop it. So you hear that, right? You hear the shit, the kick still playing, right? That's because my loop ain't set right. I need to take some off on the end of that. Ain't worrying about that right now. Okay? I don't know how to stop it like another way. If anybody know how to stop that shit, when I hit stop the loop, let me know. Only thing I know is I gotta go and adjust my endpoint on the samples end. Start and end the start is good, but the endpoint is lingering over, and that's why it's not stopping. It has to stop at the loop, to my knowledge. All right, so now we got the kick in there, right? Kick and snare. So track 1 is kick loop. Track 2, gotta name it. I'm not moving no further. It's gonna be called snare. And you saying this is a long process? Nah, this shit is. It's only long because I kind of went through some other shit that I didn't have to go through, and I'm doing it fucking live. Snare, and you getting live shit. All right, and I'm describing it what I'm doing. Snare loop, and it's because it's a loop. It's my fucking loop. It's not your loop. It's my loop. And then you probably can take my loop and do what you want. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. No, I do give a fuck. You take my loop, I'm fucking you up. I'm probably gonna fuck you up. Take my shit and fuck it. Anybody taking my shit and I hear my shit and you try to take this whole fucking beat because you get my master. You take this shit and you go make the shit and take my beat from what I'm showing you. I promise you, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck you up. Make your own shit. I'm trying to show y'all some shit. Why would you take my shit? Take it 20 years from now. Don't do that shit right now because you're getting it live, man. And I'm giving you the whole fucking beat. Don't take my shit. Like I said again, if I'm doing all this shit, if you take my loops and you try to make a beat out of it and do the same shit I'm doing, I'm fucking you up. I'm gonna find you, man. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna fuck you up. And you can laugh and joke and all that. I'm gonna fuck you up. And I hope you don't want me to fuck you up. Cause you ain't gonna know I'm coming. Alright? So there we got the snare in there. Let's get the hi-hat. Track 3. Remember, these are not MIDI tracks. These are fucking audio tracks going back into from the Proteus into the fucking 4000. Now we're gonna go to track 3. Track 1 was the kick. Track 2 was the snare. What's track 3? Track 3 says snare. We're going to delete that. That's the MIDI track. We're going to delete it. Get rid of it. Gotta go. Yup. Hit delete. Boom. Do it. Alright. Now we're going to hit the hi-hat. Program track 3, part 3. Hi-hat. It's simple as fuck. Boom. Here's a hi-hat. We gotta sign it. Bam. Hit that. Slide this over. Turn off make all the voices be over here. Turn this over to hi-hat. The sample. Yup. There you go. So let's get that in there. Here we go. Track 3. Here we go. All right. So you saying it's off? It is off. I'll be right back. Let me fix this shit real quick. Hold up. I gotta get my start point right on my hi-hat. It's not on money, so we gotta fix that. It should have been on, but shit happens. Here we go. And let me just make sure my speed is not up on something. Cause it sounds like it's sped up somewhere. I'm just gonna play the track. All right, you know that my hi-hat is not quantized. The snare is not quantized. The kick is not quantized. It's not quantized. The only thing that was quantized was it was a 2 bar, a 4 bar loop. No, 2 bar loop was the bar one kick, and bar two kick was quantized on the eighth note. So let me just go ahead and set the loop, set the let me set the release on the hi-hat, and I'm gonna set the release on the snare as well. I don't know if I got that on there. Let me see. And I gotta name this joint. I'm gonna name it real quick. Okay, why did he let me do that? Oh, let me play this movie real quick so it won't cut off. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. We still working, man. We still working. It's a progress, right? I said this was a hi-hat, right? Okay. I'll turn the mic. I'll be right back. All right. I'm cool with it, but I still hear something is a tiny bit off, but that's okay. Let's go into track 5, which will be my keyboard. I'm going to delete that track. I'm going to hit open window and I'm going to hit delete and do it. Go to make this be part what? Part 5. Go to my main screen, hit part 5. Go to this joint and I'm going to make this be, I got the kick, the snare, the hi-hat. I need the keyboard, hit select, and I need this. I got to sign my keyboard. I'm hit open window, hit that joint right there, and sign that keyboard sample. Like, yo, it's a lot of work. No, it's not a lot of work. It's cool. Let me turn it down because I know it's going to be louder. All right, so you hear in that song, in that keyboard, you hear the hi-hat. It ain't supposed to be in there. So we're just going to bypass that one. We're going to keep that track, but we're not going to do that track 5. That track 5 is going to be just what it is. I can't put it in there because the hi-hat is going to double up. So I fucked up. I was supposed to mute all that. So let's just go to the next track. Track 6 is my bass. Right? We're going to delete that track. And we're going to say open window. Open window. Delete. Do it. This is going to be part 6. And then that's going to be my bass. Hit select. Let's make sure my bass is good. Assign it. Yup. Yup, it's good. Yup. Alright, let's get that in the track. But let's turn it down some though. Yeah, it's dope. I know how to stop it. Double tap on the stop button and it stop. Just double tap on the stop button. I'm gonna turn me clicky off, right? I'm gonna turn me clicky off, right? Me clicky gotta go off. Let me make sure I'm good on my time and shit. Yeah, we good. All right, cool. Shit, I'm rocking, man. I'm already 2 hours in this bitch, right? Okay, cool. Turn me clicky off. We got. Okay, and I already know that now the chop. We gotta name this joint though. We gotta call this bass. B-A. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm hungry as fuck. My wife making some fried chicken. I'm already fuck this shit up. All right, here we go. All right, now we're going to go to the chops. The chops is already set up, right? I think they are. So unmute them bitches. Where they at? Nah, they got, the chops got to get re-recorded. They on track, what was the bass? Part 6. Chops going to get part 7. Call that chops. Where the chops at? Right there. Hit boom. Sign them joints. Sign them bitches right here. And that's gonna be
You know, eyes are very strange instruments.
we ain't gonna do that one. We're gonna do this one.
Probably more.
This one. So I'm gonna listen to my chop. I'm gonna listen to my. That ain't the one. so that's one. I'm gonna assign the other joint to here. I love this shit. Yeah. I think I got one more. On me. No, this got to be the eyes. The eyes are more important than.
You know, eyes are very strange.
And then that got. And then that. And then I think I got one more. That's it.
You know, eyes are very strange instruments.
So let's get that in the groove. Let's get that bitch in the groove. Here we go. You ready? This shit crazy, man. I love this shit. It feels good. All right, so I'm gonna delete all that. I'm gonna delete that track. Let's go hit delete. All right, we're cool there. Now let's get the frequencies in there.
You know,
Here we go.
probably most.
They ain't doing all I wanted. Get that in there. That's the first chop. Here we go. Eighth notes. Yup. Yeah, dope. Alright, so you see that? Look, so I'm done. Like, I'm not done. But that's everything is now is in the 4,000. I could turn down the Proteus volume. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to turn the Proteus volume down, and I'm going to hit play. Everything is in the 4,000 now. Alright, everything's in the 4,000. Yeah, we grooving, man. That shit, yo, do you know that the effects I'm going to put on this shit, man, and do different shit to this shit to make this shit go into the mixing phase? Now, that's one sequence, right? Let's copy this sequence. Hold up. Remember that joint? What do you call that shit? This right here? That keyboard shit? See something. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'll come back later tonight and do that. I ain't worried about that. That is part of the beat though. So let's go to the next joint, the next sequence, and copy this joint. Yup, do it now. We're gonna come back to the chops. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna add some other shit in there.
Probably
try that. That's another sequence, right? Sequence 6. Yeah, let's get rid of these chops here. Get rid of them. Shit knocking, bro. Be right back.
Probably more so. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both. Probably more so. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. You know, probably more so. You know, eyes are very strange instruments. Probably more so. You know, eyes are very strange instruments.
Alright, I was trying to figure where the fuck the sound go. I forgot. I was stuck in MIDI. I only got 2 sequences. It's strictly no MIDI, all audio, which is right here. So here they are right here. Here goes sequence 1. So if I started the beat, I'll be like this. I'll be like this.
You know, eyes are very strange instruments. They are both extremely tough and terribly fragile.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah.
Probably more so. You know, eyes are very strange instruments.
Yo, eyes looking real crazy. Look into my eyes, I'm not lazy. I be that G, that O, that D, that 7-0, that's me. God body walk the face of the earth. God body not curse. God body get up in your motherfucking face and put you in the earth. It's real out here. Y'all niggas need to know it's real out here. Yeah. Yo, cruise control, 4 gigabytes. God body, All my mic, titanium plus. Y'all niggas don't know what's up. The God flow with it. I'm back on my groove. Beats all tight. When I walk through, I hit that shit right. Showing y'all what I do. This is how I do. This is what I do. Fuck around and get down and lay down. Fucking with the double playground. Y'all niggas is clowns. Yo, I speak. When I talk, I keep that shit real. Let me think about this shit. I don't need the rhyme. Let me talk to y'all shit in my time. Rhymes for days, beats for ages, lifespans for wave bands. Yo, they ain't fucking with that. Yo, I speak that real shit. Got body on that true lie shit, that true living shit. You gotta walk the face of the earth to fuck with the God, the real lies. We've been told too many lies. The devil lied. You lie, and he lied, and they lied. But at the end of the day, you gotta open up your two physical eyes and realize you've been told too many fucking lies. And I ain't playing with this shit. I might get on here and cuss y'all niggas out on some real shit, but this is what I feel, and this is how I deal. Cause I done served 2 tours and that shit is real. Ducking, dodging the bullets for y'all niggas to live. I keep that shit cause I keep that shit real. It ain't what you think it is. Go do what I do. Dig trenches. Duck, dodge bullets. Bullets coming over my head. I'm dead. Oh, whoa. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm trying to do this shit right. And it's shit what I feel. I got problems and I'm real. I ain't the only one talking about the real shit and the dumb shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here ain't on the real shit. And all they want to do is press pad and play beats. That's weak. Make a beat and show me how you make a beat. And then you can rock with me and speak peace. Other than that, take a fucking seat. I don't give a fuck. It's real out here. Yeah, nigga. It's real out here. Yeah, nigga. It's real out here. Speak your peace and never hold your motherfucking peace. It's real out here. Yeah. It's real out here. Yeah. It's real out here. Yeah, nigga. Speak your peace and never hold your peace. I'm God body. I walk the face of the earth. Fuck that shit, nigga. Owe me some money, I'm going in your grill. I ain't even gonna call your mama, she know I'm real. Y'all keep playing around. Fucking with the God, you gonna get laid down. How many y'all do this shit? I do this shit because this is what I do. It ain't shit. It's a pile of money. And this shit ain't funny, but I don't need the money. Yeah. Okay. I got the hook right here. Yo, it's real out here. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, speak your peace and never hold your fucking peace. It's real out here. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, speak your peace and never hold your fucking peace. I walk the face of the earth. I'm real with it. I'll spit on your fucking face and I'll smack you with it. He said he spit on your face and smack you with it. Boy, you stupid. Shut up. Yeah. It's real out here. Yeah. Speak your peace and never hold your fucking peace. It's real out here. It's real out here. Yeah. It's real out here. Yeah. Speak your peace. God know the beats. Yo, I gotta go, man. It's the real shit. Let me get my motherfucking count right. Get that count right. And y'all gonna come back and talk about, yo, it's real out here. Yeah. It's real out here. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, speak your peace and never hold your fucking peace. Peace. Yo, let me see if I can answer a couple questions, boy. That's freestyling, nigga. Let me see what I got. Peace to all God body. Peace, God. True and living, son. Yeah, true indeed, God. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me go back. I gotta read comment. I was in my bag for a minute. All right. Looks like he got shot in the ass. That nigga got shot in the ass. I had the 4,000 and my Mo Fat. Oh my God. And you had the rolling JV 1080, Motif XS rack, Triton rack. You saved me yesterday with that chromatic spread. Yeah, that motherfucking chromatic. Yo, let me give it to you again. If anybody having problems with your sounding your external gear not in chromatic mode, hit the motherfucking pad assign. At the top left, at the top Gucci joint, it's gonna say what? It's gonna say well, I'm in MIDI right now. It's gonna say default, or it's gonna say you slide that shit over to chromatic, and you gonna be good. Slide over to chromatic, you good. Yeah, I'm glad I can help you out. It took me a minute. I had to figure it out, but I figured it out, and I actually figured it out a while back, but I forgot. Yeah, stay in that chromatic mode. That shit gonna move your shit. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, no doubt, God. Appreciate you, man. Peace to all the God body. True indeed, God. GB, yeah. Universal principles of life, nigga. We rocking. True indeed, nigga. That's what we do here. We just build, add on. That's what we do. Yeah, I'm a newbie at this shit too, man. I only been making beats for 2 days, man. I just learned how to make beat. My first beat I did the other night. I've been making beats for 2 days, man. I just started. I'm enjoying this shit. I feel good, and it's a great feeling, man. I've been making beats for 2 days, and y'all hearing my first. Well, this is my second beat right here. I've been making beats for 2 days. I'm 60 years old, and I only made 2 beats in my whole life. All right, I have the Triton rack too. I just use it as a sound module. Do you program straight in it? Yeah, you could fucking yeah. I program in the pro anything any external gear you got right. All I'm running is a MIDI out from the MPC 4000. I'm running a MIDI out into the sound module. I'm not going out the in. I'm not doing that. I'm running because I only want to control the sound module. So I'm gonna run a MIDI out from the 4000 into the Proteus 2000, or which could be my sound module, right? The Triton, whatever, right? You go in, you go to your master settings, and I don't even need to look. You go to your master settings and you set your shit to multi, not poly, not omni, multi. Once you get in your multi, right? When you get into your multi, you know how to set. I'm quite sure you know how to set your your uh your tracks, like your MIDI tracks on your MPC 4000 or your 2000, whatever the fuck you got. You gotta set that device to be MIDI channel. What does it say? It says MIDI channel one out. I mean out A. You gotta go on from out A, not B. Out A. Make sure that's set, and then MIDI channel one. MIDI channel one on the Triton or the Proteus will be MIDI channel one. It will be. They say it will be drums. Okay, no, let's say be bass. Okay, you got bass. Your bass is set up. Now, here's where a lot of people have problems at, and I'm gonna show you this shit real quick. Well, I'm not gonna show you. I'm just gonna tell you. When you go into your external sound module, you hit your master settings. It's master. All this shit's the same shit, man. You go into You're going to go into. I'm gonna get it. Let me pull it up because I don't want to tell y'all wrong. I only know where it's at. You already know your multi mode is your MIDI mode is multi. It's not going to be poly and omni. Not going to be that. It's going to be multi because you want to be able to control 128 fucking track. I mean 128 channels. No, 16 channels. Each channel holds. Is it each channel holds 128 pro? I forgot. All right, whatever. Cool. All right. You want to go into your MIDI, your receive program change. Here's where a lot of people fall short at. When you don't, when you go to each channel, right? Channel one is my bass. When you go to set your bass preset on your external module, you'll set it and you'll play it and then you hear the bass. When you play it and then it switches to another sound, the reason why it's switching to another sound, cause you gotta go turn off the receive program change. Receive program change. Turn that motherfucking channel off. Matter of fact, turn all 16 of the motherfuckers on MIDI out A. Turn them all off. Cause if you don't, it's gonna change. It's gonna change it, man. Don't ask me why does it. I just told you it's just gonna change. Just turn off. If you have MIDI channel one as a bass and you play it on the 3,000, I mean the 4,000 or your keyboard, whatever, and then when you hit stop and then you hit play again, and that motherfucker change because you got your receive program change the fuck on. Turn it the fuck off. And you probably say, well, why would I turn it off? Because I just told you. Once you turn it off, it ain't gonna change. It's just gonna stay there. And then you go to your next channel and turn that motherfucker off. And just turn them off. Turn off the joints you don't want. It's gonna change, man. We trying to make tracks, right? We trying to make MIDI channel one, channel two, channel three. We making tracks, right? We using the fucking the sounds from the sound module. Yeah, that's it. I hope that helps anybody out there in La La Land, man. I fucks with y'all niggas, man. Y'all real, man. Let me see if I got a couple more questions. Peace, God. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Do you program? Yeah. And I do all my programming. I do most of the program within the sound module because every sound module, like the Triton, oh my God, that shit 20 times better than the fucking Proteus. I ain't trying to front. Y'all got the original fucking hip hop sounds in that Triton. You got a Triton? Oh, you good money. Don't sell that bitch. If you do, call me up. I'll buy it off of you. No, I use it with the 4K and run it into my board, then into my gear, into my dog. Yeah, that's dope. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I need to be running this fucking I need to be running my 4K into my board because I got the 8 hours. But you know what I decided to do. I was like, man, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run my 8 outs from the fucking. I don't even know where I got the 8 outs. I'm not gonna run my 8 outs from the fucking 4,000 into a board. I'm doing everything in the box. This 4,000 is like the MV 8,000 8,800. It's all in one box, man. The shit is all in one. The sound inside this is crazy. I'm not everything I do in here is going when it come out, it's gonna come 2 tracks out into um I'm just gonna play it out the speaker. I'm gonna give y'all another video. I figured out and I wasn't gonna tell y'all this. I figured out how to track out without any MIDI cables or anything. I figured out how to track out on the 4,000 and other dolls and anything. ASR, every fucking piece of fucking gear that you think you gotta hook a MIDI cable up to track out or whatever, no. I figured it out, man. And I'm gonna do a video on that. I can track the fuck out. I can take this beat right now and track it out into a DAW, track by track, without hooking shit up. How you gonna do that? Cause I figured it out. I just sat here frustrated, mad. Like, why the fuck I gotta keep tracking out and setting the air compensation shit and all that. Fuck that. When I take this motherfucker to the DAW, it's getting everything laid the fuck out for the DAW. I ain't gotta do nothing. Just dump it into the DAW. How you gonna do that? Because I'm gonna show you. I ain't showing you right now, but I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Okay, no, I used to use 4K into my boy. All right, cool. All right. I got you, God. Sound module style as well. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the key, man. I'm about ready to. I'm about ready to get on my sound module game. I'm about ready to just be buying sound modules. Like, I'm gonna buy every fucking sound. I don't give a fuck about never heard of. I'm just gonna buy it. You can get a sound module. So no anything. You can get anything you want for under $300. I'm talking about a rack sound module. You can get that shit, bro. Like dirt cheap. So you gonna probably in the next year you gonna probably see me with like 100 fucking sound modules. I'm just gonna buy them up because nobody's not really using them. They're using the sound module that they using is the sound module that they created into a DAW and made it a fucking plugin that sounds like shit. And you thinking it sounds good. Do you know digital is a box? Right? Once you go outside the box of digital, you get all this fucked up. You gonna clip. It's gonna be weird. One thing about analog, you ain't gotta worry about that clip shit. Sometimes the clipping shit be sounding real sweet and lovely. You gotta, man. I ain't gonna tell you all this shit, cause you tripping. Shut up. Yup, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Shout out to all the motherfuckers out there that's still banging beats on some external gear. If you fucking with them stems, I still fucks with you, but we ain't cool. I don't fuck with niggas that fuck with stems. I don't do that. For now, I mean, I put them niggas in timeout. You gotta go. You going there? I got Serato. I do have Serato Studio. I got it. I ain't gonna lie. I paid $225 for that shit about a year ago. I used it once. I felt unnatural. I felt like I had a cheat code, and it wasn't really like precise. I still heard artifacts into the vocals. It still needs some tweaking. I mean, this okay, but that's not the original form of hip hop. Why do you think they made it where you can extract the vocals, the melody, the bass, the drum? Why do you think they made that? That's what you need to ask yourself, man. Why did they make Serato? Why did they? Why? In matter of fact, why did they make it into the MPC SC? Why did they make that stem removal shit? Why did they do that? And then you already have a couple programs out there that can already do that. Why did you think they did that? Ask yourself that question. Why did Akai? Why did they create the STEM game? Why? I can't say it because they're gonna fuck. They already fucking with me. I got emails to prove this shit. They fucking with me because I'm telling y'all the truth. It's up to you, man. I'm gonna dig right in them fucking vinyls over there, and I'm gonna keep on extracting from that. I'm not going to separate no stems. If I find a break, I find a break. If I find a little frequency, I'm gonna do that. And I just proved it all. I just did that. That's why you seeing me doing this shit now, playing my own shit. And you know what the fuck they gonna do? You know what they gonna do, man. The new sound modules, all them plugins and the sound modules that they have on the computer that you actually see a EPS 16 plus, and Sonic EPS 16 plus on your computer as uh, a fucking, what the fuck they want? What's the word I'm looking for? Um, a makeup of, it's not the EPS, but it's a plug-in. Them sounds you're not gonna be able to. You can't get no monetary on them. The outboard old shit, yeah, you get your monetary on that. But Roland still own sounds of Simps. Somebody told me they own the Juno sound. I'm like, no, they don't. They're like, yes, they do. Okay, well, I didn't think that they was doing that right now. Yeah, they doing it. The Roland MV 8800, them stock sounds, you can't even you use them motherfuckers in your beat and watch what YouTube tell you about them drums in your beat when you go live or when you put them drums in your joint. You better tweak the frequency. I gotta bounce out of here, man. Love y'all niggas, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all know the hook. I forgot what the hook was. I gotta write it down. Peace.
Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. Eyes are very strange instruments. 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 Probably more so. instrument. Probably more so. You know, I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. You know, I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. You know, I have a very strange instrument. Probably more so. You know, I have a very strange instrument. Probably more. Probably more so. You know, I have a very strange